Welcome back everyone to Welstopia. It may be a rainy day, but it is also the day where we're going to need to move these villagers up there. Now that's going to be the greatest challenge of this entire build. And the first thing I'm going to need to do is to build a little area where the villagers will remain. And after that, I'm going to have to find a safe way to get them to walk all the way up there. Preferably voluntarily, but if necessity requires it, I may have to either build some minecarts or find some other inducement to get them up there. First, I'm going to have to pillar up and get this little pocket area for the villagers. And, oh yeah, I got that glowstone thing there, which is going to keep me from getting up there directly. And I'll just be happy about feather falling 4. Right. Now, let us... Oops. 1. Yeah, alright. 2. What I want to do then is to make a little pocket for the villagers here. 1, 2, 3. See, I have 1. Alright. 4, 5, 6. Alright, well, guess 7, then 8. Let's... What do I have up there? Oh yeah, there's the glowstone right there. Yes, remember how your thing works. So what we want to do is put in a little enclosure here for the villagers. Now it's going to be a little bit tight. That's the way things are going to be. Alright, let's get here. And then we need the a little bit higher there to make sure. Good. And that is. Yeah, I think that'll work. And now the villagers could stand here and they won't be able to get out. Now we do have this little detail where I have run out of glass, but fortunately that last one was unnecessary, so I could just take care of that. And fortunately this is my silk touch pick. Well, it's a good thing that glass doesn't follow the rules of physics and break after landing. Because any reasonable piece of glass would have broken from that. And let's get our way down. Now, we just need some way for the villagers to get up, and that requires more of a stair-step approach. And I'll be a little bit literal on that and actually get some stairs. Assuming that I have anywhere around here. Nope. Nope. Well then, I'll just go and get some stairs. Now let's get this started. Now unfortunately, I don't have the most efficient way of doing this. Let's just add some... Oh, here's the dirt. I guess we get rid of that. Down. Dirt. When will it let me place this? Probably not. Yeah, well, at least it will let me place it, but not in the proper direction. How about if we measure out the proper place where we need to be and go in from the other direction? Couldn't that be more sensible? Of course, first thing I gotta do is figure out how far I need to make this. By my calculations, the bottom of the stairs should be right here. That is not the answer that I was looking for, I have to tell you that. So I'll probably have to bring down this house, take the fence so as to guard it, and let them walk up and hope they don't jump down and escape, because you know how villagers are. As contrary as anything you can get. Well, let's first get the stair up and... Oh yeah. I'd even need an extra one due to that. So let's get those stairs all the way up. And once we do that, you'll see how close I am. And here's my little stairway that I have leading up to the village area. I place some handrails along the side of it to discourage the villagers from dropping down. And the idea is that if they do drop down, they'll just drop down to a location that's still within their area. So therefore this is the only place without the handrails, because this is where the villagers will be entering and then going up. Now of course it'll be tricky trying to encourage them to actually do that, but that's an entirely different matter. Now, let me take care of that. Now the reason why I have 2 levels of gates in here was to hopefully discourage them from getting killed by zombies, figuring that a zombie may have difficulty getting to them that way. Whether I was right or not is an entirely different matter. It's going to be moot, because this is coming down. And they will be able to head up this way if they choose to do so, which I will hope be the case, because otherwise all this exercise would have been for naught, right? Alright. Now, let's throw in a little bit on there. And now we just have to get them up there. Now if this fails, then I'll plan to put up some powered rails here and then try to get them to move up. Now, I don't know how well powered rails will work in this situation. And that's going to be the real question, is getting them actually powered. And if I can't do that, then I'll see if I could figure out how to use a locomotive, since I've never tried using one of those in Minecraft. But now, let's see if these guys move on their own, or if I'm going to have to go into extreme measures. Apparently, I'm not fooling them in the slightest. They've explored there once or twice individually, but they didn't go all the way up and never had an opportunity to trap one in there. But I did have an opportunity to take down the house and fence them in much more tightly, in hopes that this would encourage them to get a move on. But the way things look right now, I'm probably going to have to resort to rails. I laid out some rail and have a little path going up. I'm using redstone blocks in order to power my rails, so I won't have to worry about anything unusual there. Good thing I could put rails on them, and now I just have to wait for one to go up enough to get into one of those minecarts. Yes. I wonder how long that's going to take. Yes, I resorted to the rails in the end and eventually managed to get up here. I accidentally hit one of them, so I'll probably have to get a few trades in order to encourage them to breed. But still a little bit more. I need to nudge them over, and they'll be within my enclosure. I could close them up and get them started, which, while I wait for that, I might as well go and... Ouch. get some bread, since that'll be something useful to get them breeding. They have moved over a little bit, so I have my little villager area complete. And I also went and... Oops, toolsmith. Actually, let me do a couple of trades with them to get my breadth back up. Just in case that's a problem. And yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything. Well, I'll just get some glowstones there. Yeah, so that should... Actually, I might actually put one of them into the mood, because trades do that. Well, I guess I might as well. Oh. Yes, there we go. And let's get a little bit over here. Yeah, gather the bread. Alright. That should at least be enough for the moment. It looks like they are going through that little ritual there. And so, I'll let them get on to their business, and I can start taking down this little platform. Because the farm is, well, from the building point of view, it is complete. It's just a matter of time for... Oh. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, it's just a little... They actually throw that into there? Well, that'll do. Let me make sure it's symmetrical here. And... I want to make sure that I have everything. Yeah, nice and straight there, nice and straight there. Oh, he's standing there, so therefore... Right. Oh. Yeah, I've got... Alright, I do need that there, I need that... Ooh, I want to do that without him getting a... Because I know that if I... get rid of that block, he'll instantly move away and make my life difficult. Now... Let me grab that. So I have that glass back. And I just have to take down all of this stuff and just move along, move along, move along. You can move along a little bit. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, right. How are you doing? Yeah. All right. Now, is it not letting me place it there because of the stair there? Because of the cleric there? Or because of some other reason? Well, when I get that placed and this all down, I'll be back. Oh, how sweet. Of course, I finally get the block in after all that time waiting. And... that's when the baby comes out and... and manages to escape before I'm able to put in that last block. I had a feeling that would happen. I have managed to coax this villager here, the farmer. Hopefully that'll be protection enough, but if not, that won't be a major loss. And as for my villagers over here, they are populating fairly well, and I think I should have enough for my first iron golem soon. Whee! All we need is to wait a little time, and I'll have a working gold farm. I hope. Word of advice. Go all the way up. Otherwise you get golems on the ground. Yeah, I was AFK when the spawning started, and yeah, that happened. So therefore, I'll have to repair that mess at some point. And because now I have to deal with having golems that are around, going against whatever count for my efficiency, I'm sure. And let's see. Guess I'll just have to. Don't have enough glass to go all the way around, so therefore. I'll just have to finish it off with granite. I have spent the night AFKing to see how effective this iron farm is. And during the night, I presume some hostile mobs came around because the villager that I had kept there is now gone. I took down the fence, so I no longer have to worry about that being in the way. But it obviously means that some sort of mobs did get through all throughout the night and infest the area. But there's no sign of them now. The other thing that there's no sign of are 2 iron golems that managed to escape from here back when I had the center area incomplete. So therefore, if I had any troubles created by those golems that escaped, I managed to get rid of them. But the real question is, how much iron did I get? 3 stacks plus almost a stack of poppies. Three stacks of iron. I presume that falls somewhere within the plausible range. Slightly less than I expected, but not too far off. So it is working. That's what's good. I've got 3 stacks of iron, so therefore I should have enough of that for whatever projects I want to do here. So I have a working iron farm. What to do next? Now I remember what's next. Finding a place to store all of this. I'm very tight for storage right now, and adding more chests is going to do nothing except to add more to my current chest sprawl that I have, where I've got items scattered all over the place. So therefore, I'm going to need a storage solution that not only is organized, or at least semi-organized, like I have at the lighthouse, but also does some automatic sorting for what I have. So I could have it for my iron here, where it looks like a little bit more has come in since the last clip. I've got almost a row here of sugar, so that's coming in. Ooh, 3 stacks of pumpkins there. How many melons do I've got? And almost a chest full of melons. So I need to gather all that stuff, collect it, sort it, and place it someplace that can hold it. So that's what we'll do in our next episode of Piney Plays Minecraft Welstopia.